Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about an important topic in helping you create a resume. Now, you may be someone who's never created a resume, or maybe you're looking for a new job and you got to go ahead and rewrite your resume, or you're going for a promotion, or maybe you just want to be ready and have a resume in hand just in case anything happens. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to utilize Chatgpt today to create a resume in less than 5 minutes. Now, if you're not familiar with what Chatgpt is an artificial intelligence chatbot that essentially uses natural language processing to generate human-like responses to user input. I want to show you how you can utilize Chatgpt to create a resume with just a few sentences. Now, let's go ahead and get started. So if you're taking a look at my screen, the first thing you want to do is you want to pull up Chatgpt on your web browser. Again, I am blind, so I have to go ahead and essentially wear my glasses. Now, what can I help with? Chatgpt is a simple chat box. Now, what you give is what you get. It's a skill set that you do have to develop to essentially be able to talk to this. This thing is so advanced, and the more you talk to it, the more it's going to learn how you talk and how you want it to respond. Now, I'm not going to do a training on how to use Chatgpt because I don't think I'm an expert, but I can definitely utilize it to show you how to create a resume. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to ask, hey, Chatgpt, can you help me create a resume, right? And it's going to go ahead and spit out some things. Of course, I can help you create a resume. To get started, can you provide me with some details? So it's literally going to tell you what you need to tell it to create this resume. And I think it does a great job right here. Contact information, objective/summary, work experience, education, skill sets, certifications, trainings, and other sections. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I'm going to use, myself, but I'm going to create some of the job titles that I have. They're just going to be made up. So I want to, when I talk to it, I want to let it know that I'm hearing it. And what I mean by that is when I respond to it, I'm going to respond with 1, contact information and my name. 2, summary and all the things I need to fill out for that. 3, my work experience. So that way it knows that this is what I'm replying to, if that makes sense. So for number 1, I'm going to go ahead and put contact information, and I'm going to put that my name is Michael Portillo. My phone number is 949-999-9999. My email is michaelportillo@youtube.com, and I live in Los Angeles, California. Now, I'm not going to do anything yet. I'm going to go ahead and put number 2. I want to do everything at once so it can spit everything out at me at once. So number 2, professional summary. And I'm just going to go ahead and say I have been a recruiter for the past, Jesus Christ, I can't type today, guys. A recruiter for the past 7 years. I have performed full cycle recruitment duties such as sourcing, screening, negotiating, offer extensions, and helping with onboarding. I'm going to also tell it. Now, by the way, let me backtrack a little bit. This can work for any role. This can work for if you're in shipping. This can work if you work in medical device, a clean room, if you're a custodian, if you're a bartender, if you work at a restaurant, if you're a software engineer, accounting and finance. This works for anybody. I'm just using this as an example because it's what I do. What I'll actually do is I'll include different types of jobs here, just so you can get a better understanding of what I mean. So I'm going to do professional summary, helping with onboarding. Let's say I have recruited for multiple industries, such as, and by the way, Chatgpt will catch my typos, such as, let's say, technology, accounting and finance, marketing, sales, and human resources, let's just say. I also have experience in training new hires and walking them through the full cycle recruiting process. Let's just make that up. Number 3, work experience. So again, I'm going to make up different job titles so you can see that it spits it out. The first one I'm going to do a recruiter. So list your previous jobs, including company names. Let's say company name. Let's start out with work experience. Again, we're going to go ahead and let it spit it out. I suck at typing, guys. I suck at spelling. Work experience. So first job, let's say, we're going to put some dates. So including company names. So let's just say I work at Amazon. My title is a technical recruiter, and this position is remote. And I have been working there, let's just say, for 4 years, since January 2020. Jesus Christ, January 2020. And I'm going to go to present. And I'm going to list some of my duties. I'm going to say, here I am a technical recruiter, recruiting for software engineers, data engineers, AWS engineers, and cloud engineers as well. I source candidates, I screen candidates, and walk the candidate through the interview process. And then let's just say, Amazon has a lot of offshore teams. So I also work with offshore recruiters and interact with them to showcase profiles, to showcase possible candidates. And let's just say I review resumes. Okay, that's going to be my first job. Let's say second job, there's a really popular restaurant where I'm from called Javier's. It's a Mexican restaurant. Let's just say that's where I'm working at now, or before. Javier's, Mexican, I don't even know what it's called. I'm just going to call it kitchen. This is let's say I'm a server, and this is in Newport Beach, California, and I worked there January 2018 to December 2019. Here I worked at a upscale Mexican restaurant. Jesus Christ. Mexican restaurant. And I served food. Here, let's just say I was customer friendly, taking I don't know what does a server do, taking orders, providing beverages, serving food, and let's just say, and helping with busing duties. Okay. Let's say my last job is at a warehouse. Let's just say, I'm going to just say, let's just do Amazon warehouse in, I don't know, guys, Los Angeles. And I worked there. My job title was, shipping and receiving, And let's say I worked there from January 2017 to December 2017. Okay. And here I was working in shipping and receiving. I received orders, performed inventory duties. Now, if you have this job, you know more than what I'm saying. I've never worked in any of this, so I'm just making this up on the go. I don't even know if these are some of its duties. Let's see. Worked with pallet jack, loaded and unloaded trucks, and worked with, let's just say, technology. You want to include technologies as well. Worked with Excel to create schedules. I don't know. That's going to be all my work experience. And I'm going to ask it, please, we'll do this after. 4, we're going to do education. Education, let's just say I got a bachelor's of science in business communication. And then this is from University of Southern California. And I went there from, let's say I graduated, December 2016. Okay. Now you can go ahead and add skill set, certifications, and other sections. I'm not going to do that. Now, if you see here, I went ahead and entered this information, and then Chatgpt said, great, thanks for the details, Michael. Here's a draft of your resume based on the information you provided. My full name, location, contact information. Here's my professional summary. Again, I know I said 7 years. Again, I was using different jobs just to kind of give you an idea. So technical recruiter, January 2020 to present, recruiter for software engineers, data engineers, AWS engineers, cloud engineers, sourced and screened candidates, guiding them through the interview process, collaborated with offshore recruiters to identify and present potential candidates. Look at this, looks great. Javier's Mexican Kitchen, again, that's a made-up name, provided exceptional customer service in a fast-paced upscale environment, took orders, served and beverage foods, and assisted with busing duties, ensured high-level guest satisfaction. See, I didn't give that to it. It just spit it out based off it learning, hey, this is a serving job. These are some of the things that they need to do. Manage shipping and receiving tasks for my Amazon warehouse role as a shipping and receiving associate, including inventory management. Let's go ahead and I'm going to ask it to do something. So here you can see my education. I'm going to ask, can you please add one more bullet point to each job? And there it goes. It'll spit it out. So again, before we only had 4 bullet points. Here we only had 3. Trained new staff on menu items and serving standards and maintaining. I mean, that's not true, but whatever. None of this is true right now. But look at this. Assisted in streamlining processes to improve. It spits out my education, my skill sets. So great. We have what we need now to create a good resume. I use Canva. If you don't know what Canva is a free online graphic design tool. I've used it to create social media posts, presentations, posters, logos, and stuff like that. And what I want to do is we're going to go ahead into the website right here, and it pulls it up. As you can see, I've used it in the past for some resumes. We're going to say resume templates to download. We're going to look for some free ones. These free ones are going to be useful for you. And the free ones are going to be the ones that do not have pro. Now, I like this one. Please do not use resumes with photos. That is a very outdated practice. People have LinkedIn now to be able to reach out to you. Indeed, virtual interviews. No need for a photo. We're going to use this one. I like this one. So it's the minimalist white and gray professional resume. You're going to click here to customize this template. And what Canva is going to do, it's going to open up its own editing software, which I think is pretty cool. Oh, so zoomed in a little bit too much. Let's go here. And essentially what you can do is you can just go ahead and edit this. So Michael Portillo, we're going to delete that. I don't like that. We're going to do, let's say I'm a technology recruiter. Your contact, you're going to know that information yourself, 949-999-99999. And then, my email is going to be michaelportillo@youtube.com. My city is going to be Los Angeles. So you can fill this out. But the things that I want to show you is the professional summary and the work experience. So as you saw here, Chatgpt gave you a professional summary. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. We're going to highlight it, right click, copy. We're going to go back to our editing page. We're going to highlight this and we're just going to select paste. Once we do paste, it's on there. So dedicated recruiter with 7 years of experience in full cycle recruiting across multiple industries. Now, you're going to have to go ahead and edit this a little bit so it looks good. As you can see, there it is. Now, our first job we're going to do is Amazon technical recruiter remote. So we're going to do Amazon. I work as a technical recruiter. We'll just leave the dates there just so you can see. And the important part is this. We're going to go, again, highlight it, copy, and we're going to go here, and we're going to do paste. And there we go. It pasted out my experience. Isn't that cool? Next thing we're going to do the next job. Now, I'm going to go ahead and edit this a little bit. There we go. So everything fits. And then we're going to do our next job. The next job is Javier's Mexican Kitchen. So we're just going to go Javier's Mexican Kitchen. I was a server there, right? And then again, we're going to go back to Chatgpt. We're going to highlight our experience there, copy, and then paste. And voila. Now, let's just say we want to now utilize this information. What we're going to do is we're going to click right here on the right where it says share. We're going to download this. We're going to download this as a PDF. Now, you can use PDF standard, if PDF print, if you are going to an on-site, interview. You want to take 2 copies of your resume. So maybe that one, but I'm just going to do PDF standard. We're going to go download. And there it is. Here is our resume, Michael Portillo Technology. Again, we just created this in less than 10 minutes, utilizing ChatGPT and spitting out some information. My work experience, technical recruiter. My serving experience. Again, I didn't go ahead and put my other, job as a shipping and receiving, but you get the gist, right? This is a powerful tool that's going to be able to save you time. But not only that, is take the fear away of creating a resume. A lot of people have a fear of creating a resume. My own mom, my own dad, they don't really speak that well of English and they hesitate to go ahead and create a resume. I was able to create my dad a resume in less than 5 minutes and he loved it. It was super cool. It was an awesome experience. So not only is this for you, but if you have parents, friends, maybe people that are a little bit elderly or English is their second language, this is a powerful tool to be able to help you and the others create a resume to hopefully help them land a job in their career, in their field, and, help them for the long term. So if you really enjoyed this video, I'd love to be able to hear from you. If you want me to go ahead and create a resume based off a role that you currently have and you need some examples and guidance, comment down below, a role that you're working in right now or a resume that you'd love to be able to see. Make sure you share this with somebody that you think may need to see this. Make sure you share this with a friend, family member, brother, sister, whoever, a coworker, to essentially get access to this, because ChatGPT is definitely helping out people in different ways. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good night.